What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another COD Mobile video. So I finally made it to level 400. I unlocked basically all the rewards for these last 50 levels, and I thought I'd just make a video to kind of reflect on basically everything that happened this season. So season 3 this year was actually a pretty big one at that. We got wild cards, we got an extra 50 levels after so long. It almost felt like 2 years since we've gone like another set of 50 levels, alongside of like just having different rewards as well. A lot of new things made it into this game. We finally got a tournament camo that was actually worth grinding for. Again, the wild cards was something that I didn't really think was going to make its way into season 3, only because there was really no sign of it during, you know, the last test server that we got. I mean, we did hear rumors about it coming to the game at some point, but we didn't think it was going to be this soon. Has the wild cards impacted the game in a negative way so far? I don't really think so. I mean, a lot of the times I don't really notice whether or not someone's actually using you know, the red perk read or even overkill. Like in most cases, I kind of just forget that they are. But really, I don't think a lot of people have complained about it too much. If anything, the wild cards have pretty much made the game a little bit better for everyone. There's not really a lot of players right now complaining about the the wild card system, and a lot of people thought that overkill was going to be overpowered, but not really. Again, you're never really going to notice too often that someone is using overkill. I think the only time you ever will is maybe ranked search and destroy. But I do want to, I guess, touch up a little bit more on these new 50 levels that we got this season. And I will admit, I got to level 400 faster than I thought I would. And that's mainly because I had all my bonuses set this time around. Usually in the past 100 levels, I didn't do that. And it felt like it took forever just to level up. But the moment I did add all these different types of bonuses with all the legendary skins I bought in the past, yeah, it became pretty smooth. I mean, I was leveling up like maybe every 2 to 3 games. And again, like I said, the other previous 100 levels that I did back in the day, I was kind of getting through them a lot more slowly. It would take me like 2 to 3 seasons to actually get to like whatever new level cap there was. I used to complain a lot about how slow it was, and that's again because I forgot that I could use the weapon bonuses. But it still does take a bit of time, especially for those that don't have those types of weapon bonuses to rely on. Like, yes, you could play with friends that get more XP, and you could also have the Ground Forces subscription to kind of boost yourself up a little bit more. But even with those small bump ups in percentage of how many points you do get, it's still not going to be enough compared to those that have like all these other weapon bonuses that they could put in other class setups. And the cool thing about it is that you don't have to like use those weapon sets in order to, you know, get those XP bonuses. I think so long as you have it all on your class setups, it's just going to accumulate. But again, it does make a massive difference. Normally, without any of those bonuses on, or even without the the Ground Forces subscription, you probably get about like maybe 5,000 points every hardpoint game, and that's even if you have like a bunch of teammates with you. But when you do have all these bonuses together, you usually get about maybe like 8 to 10,000 points. So again, it does make a massive difference. In fact, I would go as far as to say that you probably save hours of playtime getting to these levels a lot quicker. And actually, I do want to talk about the rewards as well, because this was something I was kind of concerned about going into Season 3, because in the test server, we already got hinted that there were going to be another 50 levels, but some of the rewards were kind of questionable. So if you guys remember, during this last test server for Season 3, we did see that the M13 Dark Matter was going to be one of the last rewards. I think the level 390 reward. And a lot of people were kind of concerned about that because we already have that as a reward in Undead Siege. It does take a while to unlock, but you could still unlock it there anyway. So a lot of people were concerned that they were just going to get a useless reward for reaching that milestone. But then when the update officially came out to the public, they ended up changing the reward so that now you got not only the BP50 Dark Matter, you also got the Type 19 Cosmos. I think the reason why they had the M13 Dark Matter there was either they had it there as a placeholder, or, you know, it's given that, like, you know, it's like most of these, I would say, test servers are based off the Chinese version. I'm not sure if they have Undead Siege, so maybe they had to have players unlock the Dark Matter M13 in a different way. But yeah, I'm assuming that's the reason why it was there in the first place. But for us, I knew it was going to be a little bit different. It'd be obvious to the devs that they would get a lot of backlash if they just kept the rewards how they were from the test server. But this time around, it kind of got me also wondering whether or not level 400 was going to be, because was basically going to be the final set of levels that we were going to get. And that's mainly because this time around, for the last 10 levels, we ended up getting different types of rewards, such as calling cards, frames, and even a charm representing level 400. And usually that's like some sort of reward when you kind of like reach the end of something. Because every single time we reached a new 100, like let's say we reached level 200 or level 300, we weren't given the same rewards. We were just given more dark matter or cosmos blueprints. Of course, we don't really know right now whether or not level 400 is going to be the last. It's kind of like a weird number to end just all the levels at, maybe unless they have like some sort of weird prestige mode happening. But again, making it to level 400, that would just take forever. So I'm assuming that they're probably going to make more levels down the line, maybe up to 1,000. I'm hoping so. But if anything, maybe they could stop it at 500. I'm not really that sure. And even for like the level logos that we do get, like those 4 diamonds with like the star in the middle, you know, it's golden already. So like, I don't know what they're going to have above gold. Maybe they're going to have a diamond plated one next time around, or maybe a rainbow one, or maybe like some sort of chrome version for like the next 100 levels. I'm not really sure how that's going to happen. At the end of the day, looking back at this entire season, I felt like I did a lot, but I felt like at the same time I did very little. I mean, you know, getting the marksman rifle or like the M1 Grand to like diamond wasn't really that long. I mean, it was only like 100 games, and getting an ether crystal, it did take a while, but you know, I still got it done. And reaching level 400, yeah, it's like I felt like I did a lot of stuff, and even like doing a little bit on ranked as well. But at the same time, I don't know, like maybe it's because this season feels like very short, because this is a 28-day season rather than it being 35. So yeah, it just feels like a lot happened, but a lot didn't happen. It's really difficult to explain, but basically what I'm saying is that like this season went by extremely fast, but like throughout these past few weeks, I felt like I haven't really done anything, but somehow I've made so much progress. I'm not expecting season 4 to have anything groundbreaking, given that it's just going to be a minor update season. I think the only big thing that's probably going to happen for next season is the fact that we're getting like this Lava Series armory, which was kind of hinted at for a while. There's been like this, like the KRM lava skin, the OTS also being part of this as well. Just basically a lot of fire-based skins have been getting leaked in this game. And of course, given that there's like a sheer amount of it, I mean, it's obvious we're getting an armory at some point. So yeah, that's probably going to happen in season 4. And I mean, obviously I'm going to pick it up. I don't mind getting more lava skins. I mean, fire is usually a pretty decent theme to have for a legendary skin. But, you know, at the same time, like just eyeballing it right now, they kind of do look all alike. That's something, you know, I mean, you can't really expect much from something like that, but it's whatever. But I know next season's also going to be pretty painful, given that it's like another 35-day long season. And that's usually how long seasons last, especially when you're just right around the corner for like another major update. And from what the devs said, they did say that this update is actually supposed to be the 3rd best update. So if this, like, I mean, this is already crazy, that, like, oh, just the amount of shit that we got this season. So I could only imagine what they have in store for us, like, for the rest of this year. We've already started off these last 2 major updates extremely strong, so I'm hoping that, you know, next, like I think in season 5, we get even better shit. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe for some more COD Mobile content. I'll see you guys next time.